Namaskar. Welcome to Bharat Frontliners, where we bring you the untold stories of women who lead, inspire, and redefine what's possible. Across India, women are progressing, evolving, and breaking barriers, and also paving new paths for them. Meet such extraordinary women, Urvashi Sharma, who is a proud mom, a versatile basketball athlete. She has a lot of feathers to her cap and she is multi-talented. She is also a theatre performer, a graceful dancer who lifts up the stage with her poise and elegance. She is also a shining star at the pageantry world. She is also a finalist of Mrs. India. Her journey is not about titles and achievements. It's about grit, grace, determination, courage, and the fighter that she is. A warm welcome to you, Urvashi Sharma, to Bharat Frontliners. It's a delight to have you with us today. To
Thank you,
begin with,
Maria.
we would like to know more about your growing up days. How was it, when you were raised in Bhopal and how these early influences has shaped you, what you are today?
Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Bharat Frontliners, for having me here. So, Maria, just a quick correction. I was born in Guna, Madhya Pradesh, and then I moved to Bhopal for further studies. My entire education was done in Bhopal, but major part of my childhood was done in Guna, which is a very small town today, as well as it's a very small town in central India. So, to be truth be told, I had never thought that I would become an independent woman when I grow up because um, it was far in vicinity that I saw women leading their own way or being independent. Even after they were doing some government job, they were not called independent. You don't call any working women as independent, right? So that thing I had never ever seen other than television. I come up from a joint family, that's a conservative family too. So coming out of the home to study or to do a job was like a dream which I did not dream of in my initial days. But yeah, confidence was one thing that was taught in my family. Sportsmanship was something that was taught to me within my family. Risk, taking risk in your life has been ingrained within us because we come from a business family and no business runs without any kind of risk. So the largest risk my parents took was to send me out to Bhopal for my further studies. Uh, I mean, they had to put up a good fight in front of everybody that they are taking a bold decision. I was the first child who was sent out of house for education. Okay, till the education, it was fine. Education is going on. But then when it came to job, that was another level of war, which my parents have to take on head on. That she has to come and do the job and go out of the entire state to altogether a new place, Pune, which was something we have just seen on televisions. Nobody has ever gone to that place. That is too far off from our reach. So yeah, those kind of things have always taught me one thing that I'm rooted today because of the kind of environment I was born into. I feel myself being very blessed that I have support all around me to be at the place where I'm today, wherein people can look up to me and learn from me. So I'm grateful for that.
Kudos to you. So, how do you find Pune?
Ah, so Pune has given me my life a turn that I could never imagine. Pune has turned a small town girl, literally a small town girl, um, into an independent woman. I would say who holds her ground, who can guide people, who can mentor people, who takes her own decisions and bind the entire family together side by side.
Wow.
Pune as a
Okay.
city is wonderful, so colorful. I absolutely love the city.
That's a great thing to know about Pune city. I also love Pune.
Yeah.
So, Urvashi, you are multi-talented. You have so many passions and a creative bent towards your end, right from sports to dance to Mrs. India, and now also a theater artist. How you discovered all these passions, and how this has become a part of your identity?
So Maria, this all again boils down to my upbringing, the type of place I was been into, wherein there was just a straight line on which women has to go. But then my mom took the stand that you go outside, you try out rest of the things, whatever you want to try. So dance was the first thing I tried my hands on, and I actually enjoyed it. So dance was my first stress buster, but I had never taken any kind of formal training. I started my formal Kathak training before COVID, and this December I will be appearing for my professional examination for Kathak. That is one. Then pageantry. I did not had in mind about pageantry, but I really wanted the stage. I really wanted the limelight. Stage could have come with dance. Limelight would also have come from dance, but pageantry happened, and it happened in a really nice manner. And then pageantry taught me that I can balance things. I can balance multiple things. When you appear for Mrs. India, there are certain. It is not just the beauty that is being showcased. You are given multiple tasks and you are being judged upon all those tasks. So being a mom, being a professional, being a participant in the Mrs. India, you don't want to lose that chance, right? So you perform all your tasks with your full enthusiasm, and while doing that, while on that journey, you recognize multiple things that you were never aware of yourself.
Right. Kudos to your mom. That and congratulations to you for the Kathak certification because dance will help you in any talent round, be it pageant world or in even in real life. It always helps.
It does, it does.
Yeah.
Kathak is the thing that has taught me resilience.
Stepping into the world of pageantry, it's very challenging and it's very competitive also. So how do you think that you have prepared yourself for such a competitive platform?
So first thing, as I told you, risk was always ingrained in me from the family grains. So trying something new was always in there. Getting in the limelight was always in there. Last year, 2024, Mrs. Maharashtra happened, for which I gave the audition, but due to some personal reason, I couldn't appear. But this time, when Mrs. India happened, I did not wanted to miss on to it. I just gave the audition, and then I thought that whatever will happen in future, even if I get selected, not selected, I'll see to it. How am I going to manage? But reaching out to there, when you meet all the participants face to face, of course, we had multiple sessions before we met everybody personally. But when you meet people personally, that is the time you come to know that under what level of competition you are, with whom are you competing. That gives you a real reality check. But that gives you a sense of confidence as well. That okay, my competition is none other than Mrs. Maharashtra. So I hold some grounds. So I took that as my confidence level. I took inspiration from that. Rather than getting scared of the competition that I had, I took advantage of that thing and got myself prepared for that.
So, Urvashi, you have won the title of Timeless Beauty. Now, that holds a lot of relevance and importance. What does it signify through you?
So when you say timeless beauty, it just doesn't mean with this physical appearance. I would say I am genetically blessed to be called as timeless beauty. So there were 53 contestants when we were given the titles to us. It could have been anyone, Mrs. Timeless Beauty in the silver category, but they must have seen something other than just the physical appearance. Of course, when they say timeless beauty, it also signifies how much stress and strain you can take in the entire day. Mrs. India was not easy. You were standing on heels for the entire day. There was no fixed time of your sleep. There was no fixed time of your food. So that kind of resilience has also been checked, that after this entire stuff, how do you carry all of it beautifully? So I think that has given me one more identity to myself, that okay, after the entire day of stress, I can put up a bright face. And that bright face can brighten up the entire atmosphere.
Urvashi, well said. And also, we would like to know, as a mother, as a professional, as stepping into theater, being an athlete, at the same time, into the pageantry world, how do you juggle being a mother, a wife, profession, and all these creative talents aside?
You absolutely picked up the right word, juggle. So, I was seeing Mrs. Indra Nui's interview, wherein she was asked, how do you as a mother balance the priorities? So for us mothers who are working mothers, we can never prioritize things. We have always multiple things to take care of. We can only juggle priorities. But the only thing which I have learned through my entire journey of motherhood, of being a professional, and then I tried multiple stuff, is to ask for support. Never shy away in asking support, and then taking help of others and giving them that credit. Because we as women, we have that tendency, we are wired that way, that okay, अगर ये काम मैं नहीं करूंगी तो ये काम होगा ही नहीं. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं. If you leave that work, somebody will pick it up and somebody will do it. It might be the case कि वो वैसा ना हो जैसा आप चाहते हो, but काम हो जाएगा. You do not have to take the entire world on your head. So that is a rewiring that I had to do. That was a difficult thing to be done. But the time I had done this, trust me, life has become bliss. And this is one
I
thing
think
I really tell to all my fellow friends, that okay, try to do this thing. This rewiring is very much important. And then you can enjoy each phase of your life, be it theater, be it dance, be it exercising, be it your professional life, being a present mom, anything.
I think Urvashi, that's a very great thought and it's a great suggestion. And I think it's not to do with women. I think it's for any gender. Most of us think that कुछ नहीं होगा अगर मैं ऑफिस नहीं जाऊंगा तो ऑफिस काम नहीं करेगा. But actually that's
Very,
not the truth. And I agree with
very
you on this. But yeah, it takes some effort. But yes, as you rightly said that you can delegate things and it may not be as per your expectations, लेकिन हो जाएगा. Also, Urvashi, we all have our own struggles. Being a woman, or we have these societal expectations. Plus, we are our own critic. So we all have our own challenges. So how have you overcome them?
There are challenges in if you talk just of a day, there are tons of challenges. So in this entire thing, my anchor is meditation.
Wow.
I was literally not a great follower of yoga or meditation, but after being a mother, I had to find some anchor to the entire chaos that goes around. So I have found my peace in those 7 minutes of meditation, which which has become a habit, just like brushing your teeth. That has become my habit. That calms my mind.
It's always good, whatever you do.
It is. It is. Even if you just lie down on floor for 7 minutes, it relaxes your entire nervous system.
That's the best part of yoga, right?
Exactly.
All of us have role models. So, Urvashi, who is your role model? Who inspires you the most?
So coming on to role models, I just don't have one role model. I have two. A role model is somebody who shapes your life, who gives a direction to your life. So my first role model is of course my mother. She taught me how do you hold your ground. She taught me how to remain rooted and put your word forward in front of put how do you put your opinion forward in front of everybody. Then my next role model was Sushmita Sen, who you look up to. She There was one interview wherein she said that how it's not how the question is being asked. लोग आपसे सवाल करेंगे, लोग आपसे किसी भी तरीके से सवाल करेंगे, लेकिन आप जवाब कैसे देते हो वो हिस्ट्री बनाएगा. So that is something that hit my mind, that okay, you do not have to lose your calm in whatever situation you are. Sushmita Sen taught me that you can come from any background and you can be anyone, be it Miss Universe. Sushmita Sen taught me that you do not have to be at some point of age to do something. She she had taken daughters in her life at a very young age, and she's doing very well with that. She taught me the importance of fitness. You have to be fit. You have to treat your body like a temple. Otherwise, there's nothing moving forward. So yeah, when you talk about role model, I have these two ladies in my life who have really become like godmothers or role models for me.
Okay. They're beautiful role models, teaching you a lot of lessons, I must say. So Urvashi, your story is really very inspiring. You know, you are a fighter. You have convinced your parents and you have put so much effort, to come to this stage. So kudos to you and hats off to you for, being such a persistent fighter and, doing things what you like. And also at the same time, not, shying away from your responsibilities, fulfilling them, be it being a mother or being a wife. So it's really nice knowing, these sides and, these talent from you. In the next episode, we will step deeper into Urvishi's world, exploring more about her passion, in basketball, dance, theater, and all such things, and how confident she is. And, she is an inspiration for many such women who come from conservative family. So, Urvashi, thank you so much for your time today. And it was indeed a pleasure, you know, knowing your journey with us today. And we cannot wait to continue this conversation in our next episode.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Bharat Frontliners.